Prince William does not want his disgraced uncle to return to the royal frontline and was uncomfortable with King Charles' insistence he drove Prince Andrew to church last Sunday, it is claimed. The Prince of Wales' opinion that Andrew should be barred from public duties remains unchanged, despite the monarch's intentions to welcome him back into the fold, GB News reports. It comes after William was pictured driving his uncle to church in Scotland last Sunday, with Andrew seated in the front seat and Kate in the back. The move was seen as a major boost to the Duke of York's reputation, as it suggested the future King and Queen were putting on a public display of support for the disgraced royal. But the decision was not of William's own making, as the Mirror reported that King Charles has asked his eldest son to give Andrew a lift, something the future king was not best pleased about. Read more: Prince William overruled by King Charles as Andrew welcomed back into family, but King Charles overruled him and has asked senior members of the firm to come behind his decision to welcome Andrew back into the royal fold. It is thought William was aware of Andrew's dire popularity rankings among the British public and wanted to avoid a backlash and a PR disaster for the monarchy. The Duke has been at very few public events since he stepped down as a working member of the royal family in 2019. He attended King Charles' coronation and was allowed to wear his prestigious garter robes, but he was banned from appearing on the Buckingham Palace balcony afterwards. The decision to allow him to wear the robes was seen as an olive branch at the time, but not long afterwards he was blocked from appearing at the annual Garter Day procession, something William and the King had insisted on him being banned from when the Queen was still alive. He has attended very few public events but has made the occasional appearance at family gatherings and special celebrations, such as religious holidays. Andrew joined the family for the traditional Easter Sunday service this year, where he featured prominently behind the King and Queen. Pictures of the Duke walking closely behind the monarchs, and in front of the Wales family, was seen by some as a public display of support. The decision to remove himself from public duties came just after Andrew's infamous BBC Newsnight interview, which has widely been perceived as a disaster. In 2015, Virginia Roberts Giuffre claimed she was forced to have sex with the prince when she was 17 when he was a guest of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Andrew has repeatedly and vehemently denied the allegations, and an out-of-court settlement, which was reached with Ms. Giuffre in February last year, made no admission of guilt. Since then he has lobbied for a return to public duties with no avail. However, it appears the King has had a change in heart and doesn't want to freeze his brother out any longer. William, on the other hand, remains resolute that Andrew has no future representing the royal family.
I just need